What's up everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. In this video, I'm sharing 5 workflow tips for KineMaster. Let's go. Before we proceed, hit that like button, subscribe, and download KineMaster in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Link is down in the description. Jumping straight to tip number 1, we want to make sure we organize our videos. I like to organize my videos in albums because this makes it a lot easier to find the right clips when editing in KineMaster. Sometimes I organize my videos based on the overall project, and sometimes I organize them by type. For example, sometimes I might have an A-roll album or a B-roll album. Sometimes I would organize by camera, and most phones at this point automatically organize your footage by kind. KineMaster taps into the library and shows these albums when selecting your videos. If you're working on a long project on iOS and your device has enough room, make sure you enable download and keep originals. This can help big time when editing remote with no internet connection. Jumping to tip number 2, the asset store in my opinion is the most important feature in KineMaster, and that's what sets it apart. No plugins, no hassles, just a quick download. Whether you're looking for special effects, transitions, stickers to decorate and amplify emotions, as well as titles, the asset store is full of options, and I often go there for inspiration. I recommend modifying your videos with clip graphics because they add text, animations, and style. Even the most basic videos can actually look super professional with clip graphics. Mix that with an effects layer and you'll start to see how your footage is going to completely go to a whole new level. Clip graphics are amazing for introduction videos like the one at the beginning, advertisements, and even subscribe end screens. Continuing to tip number 3 is going to be to edit your videos to the beat. Music is one of the most important parts of the whole video editing process. It adds tone and character to your scene or project overall and is the best guide for cutting and trimming clips. Before you start editing, I recommend you to take some time and explore all the music that KineMaster has to offer. It saves a lot of time, and the best part is that you won't get copyright strikes. I like to pay attention to the waveforms and of course listening to the beat. That way I can trim or cut my videos at the right time. Once you find the best spot to transition to another clip, make sure you tap on your clip and cut it or trim it with the trimming options. Most tracks are going to follow a 4x4 time signature, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, cut. And then that sends you over to another clip. And if you follow this technique, you'll notice how your footage changes with the beat. Speaking of audio, tip number 4 is sound effects. KineMaster includes sound effects within the music section of the asset store. Sometimes the environmental audio is not loud enough, but with KineMaster we can elevate the sound design of our videos. In this clip, there is no splash audio since it's so far away. But with KineMaster we can include a splash sound effect to enhance the immersion. Make sure you keep an eye out on the audio levels for consistency. I try to keep my audio levels at around 75 to 80%, so make sure you tap on your clips and adjust the audio accordingly. And tip number 5 is to export and export again and again. We often export one video and repurpose it across different platforms, but not all platforms treat your videos the same way. YouTube and Facebook, for example, support videos up to 4K, and it scales down according to the device of the user. Instagram, on the other hand, caps at 1080p, and I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but when you put 4K videos on Instagram, they kind of look weird, like super extremely sharp. Like so sharp it makes them look weird. So make sure you export your projects according to the platform as many times as you need. KineMaster offers multiple resolution options all the way up to 4K with cinematic 24 frames per second to motion and gaming friendly 60 frames per second. This is going to give you the opportunity to see how the whole project looks, and if you need to make any adjustments, remember to tap in your clip, go to the adjustments and make all the necessary changes to your brightness, contrast, saturation, so it looks the way you want them to look for the platform of choice. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there. And if you don't have KineMaster, you could download it in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Links are down in the description. Once again, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.